pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. Three-Way Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Passes the 40. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
They'll go with the ground game here. Quarterback takes the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And that run produces a decent game.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Takes the toss and heads left. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson. Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And the Sooners are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him. That gain is good for a first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Great read here by the quarterback to keep it. He saw the option on the outside covered up. Takes it himself. Great decision, and it pays off for 6.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Design quarterback run. Runs through the defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. He's going to take off here. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, it's Russell. It's a wide receiver screen. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Throws it to the right. What a catch! And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Mateer. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stop it on the 47, but that's enough for a first down. It's a quarterback keeper. He's going to lose yards. The defense makes a play to end the first. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He fires it down the middle. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He broke away and they couldn't catch it. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
And that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
See if they can convert the point after. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Sooners. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now they'll set up for the point after. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-9. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over first and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Russell. The receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. No throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead.
A deep shot to the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not a lot. But the important thing, the big right side of scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Trying to find some room. It's Ott. And he goes nowhere. Stop with hole behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Caught in the backfield. It's Ott. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that short completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry out. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Burks. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
We'll give it to the running back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They lose a yard on the ball.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Still alive back there. Can he create something? They chased him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
And the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on fourth down.
Sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. To throw, it's Russell. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, tied, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
You make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Won't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. Kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Has the first down and more. Able to recover his own fumble and get first down yardage.
The ball is on the...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Going to run it. It's Young. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get the 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The sack on first down. It's the second down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Young. Crosses the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
At the 19-yard line. 2nd down.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Russell. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
defense bracing here for a heavy blitz. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. That kind of execution from a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Same tailback, another carry. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, that one's picked off. He'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they can't.
The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Using his legs, it's Tatum. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's popped. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got behind him after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return it from deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
The Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On the run, it's Young. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
Trying to use his legs to make the first step. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense is set up with excellent field position. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Excellent field position here for the offense. A pre-snap motion from the offense. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. The pocket breaking down. And the defense brings him down.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Sooners. They continue to roll up the score. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out of a coat. It's a throw. Who's going to come up with it? And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Going to try to use his legs here. He's got the 40. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you...
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the motion. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He keeps it on a design run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
Great job here by the play caller. Going to that.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's stopped short. Big play by the defense. Still a 3-score margin here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. And so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Grinding away on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock. The second down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. A new set of downs after that completion. Single back, takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Looking for the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He's running out of time here. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oklahoma. They are pouring it on now.
You know, know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Using his legs. It's Potts. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Using his legs on the scramble. Across the 40. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback. Keeping the ball himself. Rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He lets it rip. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Sooners! And your route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.